this topic, data types, how many data types, and all the stuff we have completed, right? Guys, need some time or else can I start the session? Because I'm getting disturbance. So anyone is left to join this session? Total 69 people, right? Only joined 33 people here. Jai Krishna. Okay, so data types and how many types of data types and how to give the input operator in Python, and comments, how many types of comments. We have the two types of comments, that will be the single line comment and multi-line comment. Reserved words also, how to use the reserved words in Python. I have already told you before the sessions, right? So coming to the cannot be used, where we need to use identifiers and all the things, right? So coming to here, what is the reserved words and how the reserved words has to be used. Okay, next coming to indentation, how to indentation has to be given. If it is indentation mistake, the program will be not executed, and already I have said. So what is the indentation? The indentation is the space. Okay, so coming to the operators and comparison operators, assignment operators, and all the list operators comes under only the Python in operators, and some expressions different, and operators are different. So in expressions also we have seen arithmetic expressions, string expressions, this all the stuff we have seen. And here the string, in here it will be important. String concatenation is very important in the real-time example also, and how to repeat the string repetition. So here the repetition also is very important. In the gaming applications we are using the repetitions and concatenations as well. Okay, so coming to the string methods, and string methods, what we have seen in that string methods, we have seen the what is the upper character, lower character, and how to replace the string we have seen, right? So coming to the relational expression, in the relational expression also we have completed in the last session how to the true or false and comparison operators. So in that comparison operator alternate we have the strictly equal to, that is the triple equal to, right? So coming to the logical also we have seen in the boolean variables for true or false we are using. So that will in the gateway we are using that one, so 8421. So comparing on that code, we are logical expression we are using, right? So coming to the bitwise operator also the same, this assignment expressions and all the things. Coming to the conditional expression. So what is conditional expression? So coming to the conditional expressions, we are using the ternary operator. It is alternate for the if-else statements. If the condition is correct, what the condition here I am writing, this is the age equal to 16. So what is age equal to 16? I have taken the statement here. So what I am writing the operator of the logic for, so adult. So if condition I am applying here. In this if condition I am applying for the status. Here what happens, if age greater than equal to 18, or else if here two conditions I am following here, that will be here two conditions I am following, that will be age equal to 16 and else the minor. So if it is 16, 18 will be present. So if it is not, adult will be output. Okay, so here the function calls. In this function calls, what we have in, so we have the simple call we are doing and user defined function. So in the user defined function we are using the def keyword here. Okay, so I ask you this question in the classroom, no one or answer me. So def keyword for we are using user defined function. So in that purpose def keyword we are using. Okay, so coming to the membership operator. In this membership operator, what is the differences between membership operator and identify expression? So here membership expression, it will follows the sequential order. What is the sequential order? In that programmatic language we are seeing that list, tuple, string or set. So in the list will be follow the sequential order. So here it will be the changeable. As well, tuple also the follows the sequential order, but tuple cannot be changeable. And string also the sequence of character it will follow, and sequence of character it will be follow, that will be the single quotation, double quotations as well, triple quotations is there in Python. Okay, and after that set also the changeable, and it will follows the order the way. So in that membership operator will see. So I'm going to execute this example using Visual Studio Code. We will see. Okay. So we have copied that. Example. So see, this will be the Windows V. So at a time the 10 copyrights will be happen. So go to your Python folder, and here you can type cmd as well. Okay, so enter. So the command prompt will be open, code space dot enter. What happened here? The particular folder has to be open in your Visual Studio Code. Okay, so here, is it my screen visible, right? I'm going to executing one program here. So here I am keeping the file name, that will be the expressions. Okay, already expressions is there, the file name. So I'm going to opening this expressions file name. So I will take the I will take single and comment here, that will be the membership operator. Okay, membership expression, not a operator, this will be expression. Okay, so I'm going to executing this one. So what happened here? The list. So in the list, the sequence of character has to be printed. So we will see here. Okay, I'm going to comment this all the stuff. We will execute one by one as well. So I'm going to executing. So it will be a true. Why? The 2 in the print. Okay, if I'm taking the 4 here, 4 it is not there in the what you are giving that variable, right? So here false. So the 4 is not there. So here 1 and 2 and 3 is there. So in this list, what is there? That will be given in the condition. It will be true. It is not there, so that's why it will be a false. So here the sequential is following. So here, and in the boolean variables, boolean values also following here. Okay, are you getting my point, guys? Please respond. Everyone is there? Everyone is there in the meeting? Yes, good. If it is, you have any doubts, please pin me in a chat session. Okay? Yes. After that, we will see the tuple differences here. So here also it is yellow, it is not there in what we are given in that variable. In the statement it is not there, so it will be printed as syntax error, something error it is found. So it is not defined. It is saying it is not defined. Okay, suppose I am going to taking red. Okay, so red is there. So red, it is not false. So here I am taking red in color. It is true. Why? It is red in color. So tuple will not accepting anything. Here just take here tuple, it is not accepting anything. It is based on the condition. But what I have written, tuple, it is not in color. So the red, it is not in color. So it is taking as a false. Why? Because red is there. What I am writing here is what I am writing here. So red, it is not there. So I am following like this. So it will be printed like this. Okay, so after that I am going to taking the string. So here what happens, the string operator I am taking. So this is the expression. Okay, so in the string, how many types of quotations we have in the string? We have the three types of quotations. One is single tick and as well back tick. That will be a single quotations and double quotations we have. Okay, so something errors is happening here. Okay, so I'm going to executing this. So it is a true. Why? Because .py extension for Python saving. So like that. Okay. Next, what is the set? It is the time to join the class, guys. So here, what I am writing? The fruits. So banana in fruit. So banana is there in the fruit. So here, see, it is true, it is printing. So why? So banana is there in the what we are giving in the value, in the variable. The banana have given, so it will be printed, right? So I am going to taking this statement as a true. Is it clear? This is the membership operator. Are you getting my point? Everyone? So I am doing the uncomment here. So this is in the format of comment. Okay. So next, what we have? Next, identity. So what is identity? Here the identity expressions determines the two variables point at the same memory. So object by not using or not, we will see. Okay. So already I think we have completed that one, right? So I'm jumping into the conditional statements here. So that will be the conditional statements. Here, what is the conditional statements? How many types of statements we have? So that will be the if statement, and after that else statement, and after that if else statement, and nested if we have. So here if statement, so the decision making statement, if statement. So in the class if statement also completed, right? So if else statement also completed. So coming to the else if statement. Here the else if statement, what happens? We are following the if two times, elif. So this is also called it as the nested statements. So here what happens, if the first condition it will be true, that is executed by if else statement. If else expression will be examined several conditions, so it follows the several conditions. If else statement is true, it will follows the sequential order, otherwise the else block will be executed. Are you getting my point? So I am going to executing this statement as well. Based on this we will see. So take another file name, that will be statements here. Okay, statements.py. So .py will be the extension for saving Python. So already the statement is there here, so I will continue this one. Okay, so here I'm going to taking in the comment section. That will be L if statement. Okay, just a second. So here elif statement I'm taking. Okay, so I'm declaring the what is the temperature. So the temperature will be a 30 here. So if it is correct, the if statement is correct, if sequentially it will printed. If not, if statement only printed. Okay, so in that case we have seen this one, if. Okay, elif condition. Okay. So what happened here, we will see. Okay, so you are not eligible for vote. This one I'm going to commenting this also I'm going to commenting this one. So what happened here, so I will execute again, and here please take this will be as a code runner. Go to extensions here and you can download code runner, so it will be supports for Python, JavaScript and all. So this will be code runner. Yes, this code runner you can download. Okay, for it will support C, C++, Java and PHP and all the things. So something language it will be supports for execution. Okay, so what happened here, we are past the elif it is not supporting. So what the red color lines it will be that will be the debugging points, guys. So wait a second. Yeah, the weather is warm is printing. The weather is warm is printing here. So what happened here, if else elif temperature is greater than 25, so the weather is warm is printing here. Are you getting my point? So it is printing the sequential order, so only it will satisfy here, so that's why it is printing. Okay, so after that nested if. What is nested if inside if. Okay, so what happened here, so nested inside another statement, it enables to the multi decision making. So inside of if we can accept any of the things here. So here what happens, inside of the if, so if it is satisfied, this statement will be printed, or else it is going to the another statement like a else if statement. Okay, so I'm going to printing this one again. So I'm taking this statement as well. So what I declared here, age equal to 20 as ID. So here the boolean variable is following I am here. Okay, so here nested statement. So this is the syntax actually. So here nested statement. Okay, if inside if. So here see, I have declared age equal to 20 and as boolean value I'm following. Okay, so we will see what the statement is printed here. So the two else we have taken here, right? So two else and two if. So it is following the nested if. So you are not allowed to enter. So what happened here? It is taking here only, right? So it will not allow to the enter. What you need to take? So the ID should be greater than 18 something here. Okay. So next, iterations. loops and structures and iterative. So here what is the loop means? The loop either while you are going to taking one for loop, so why the loop you are going to giving one condition. So in that condition it wants to be meet at your point. On that it will be automated and until that the condition will be executed. So here see, I have given some definition here. According that, so it is programming loop repeated block at repeatedly, and so it is predefined conditions is satisfied and it will be automatically printed, so without repeatedly writing the code. So after that what is, we have the iterative. So here on the iterative statements it will be there. So using that I have taken one for loop and that will be the while loop and nested loop. So remember one point here, we don't have the do while in Python as well. Okay, so in that we will see what is the loop here. A loop repeats the code set of number of times used when you know how many times will be repeat. So in how many times we need to repeat we know already. So in the dynamically way it will be printed. So I am going to taking one basic syntax here for I in range. So 3 times JSU want to print here. So based on that I have written the logic over there. So we will see. So this will be the loops. We have the 3 types of loops, that will be for loop, while loop and nested loop. Okay, so we don't have the do while here. So we don't have the do while here. Okay, so we will execute the loop. So here the for is the loop and I will be the initialization here. So in range I am taking the 3 times of what I have given. So we will see. So take another file here, that name will be loops.py. So I'm executing this one. So what is the error here? Enclosed. So it is starts from range 0 onwards. So it is taking the index position, that will be index 0, index 1, index 2, like that. So I am going to taking the 4 here. So what happened? So it will be printed at the 3 times. So index value it is counting from 0. Okay. So after that, so while loop. What is the while loop, guys? So a loop here type. So until the condition will be false, it continues to run. Okay, so the block will be certain condition, it will be made set. So the until condition will be false, it will be run as well. So using the while loop. Okay, so I have execute something here. So I have taken this thing. So initialization, condition and statement I have written here. Okay, so we have the 3 points in the loop: initialization, condition and statement. So these 3 should follow the while loop. Okay, so here while loop. Okay, so high 0 and 1. So here in the while also the same, in the for also the same. So here it is following initialization, condition and the statement is follow, right? So on like that I am taken. So this is the return statement in the Python, what I have written here. Okay, so the nested loop, next one. So what is the nested loop here? A loop inside another loop is called it as nested loop. Okay, so in the loop, inside another loop is there. Here see, the for is there, again the for is there. Inside only another loop is there. So the two loops at a time we are following here in the nested loop. Okay, so we will see. Nested loop. We will remove the spaces as well. So I have written some matrix here, I into j, right? So the matrix format is printed here along with the calculation. So in that statement I have written here. So what happened here? I have initialized something range of value here, right? So the two range of values I have taken, I into j. So in that statement I have declared here. So this is the initialization and this is the statement what I have written. So I am going to printing the statement. So here formatted string I have taken, right? So like that the nested loop will be worked. So taking homework, what is the nested loop and nested query, what we have taken. Okay, I'll check. This is as a Tuesday's class, guys. Okay, next, what is continuous statement? In that continuous statement we have suppose we have 1 2 3 number, so I need to skip the 2 number, so it is skipping the 2, other after that loop will be continuing. So 1 3 it will be the answer. So in that, based on the continue expression will be work. Okay, so we will see here the condition statement. This is the statement in for loop I have written. Okay, continue statement or is continue loop. Okay, so here what happened, in the I range 3 will be skipped. Okay, so it will printed up to 6, right? So 6 will not printed here, the 3 will be skipped and 6 also is skipped. So I'm going to declaring some 1, the 1 will be skipped, 2 and 3 and 5 skip. So I'm going to give here the 4 as well. So what happened here, up to 4 values it will be printed. So 1 will be skipped, 2 also 2 there and 4 skip. So the 2 values is printed. After that loop will be continuing. Guys, is there any doubts until here? If it is there any doubts, please pin me in a chat session. Okay, next, and if it is have any doubts, I'll share the recording session also, guys. Please go through that. Okay, next, pass statement. So it is passing the statement the null values. Okay, so a null operation does nothing when run, so used as a placeholder. Guys, please tell me what is placeholder. Okay, so the placeholder will be the int of the text in real-time example. Okay, so in this way it is working from a back end as well. It is not showing, we are not writing any front end as well. So from the placeholder will be doing like this. So wherever the core it is required, no action perform is needed. So why this will be the hint of the text is happening. Okay, so like that it will be passing the statements as well. So here if so I'm going to execute the program. It will not implemented anything as well. So we are not writing here. The future code will take in anything here. So the for future code we are using the pass the statements. We are passing the statements. We are not passing any arguments and parameters over there. Okay, pass statement. Sorry. So see here, it is not taking anything. So why? We are not passing anything here, right? So we are not implementing. Just for hint, just for placeholder, the pass statement will be declared. Okay. So coming to the else statement with the loop. So what is else statement? Without running the break statement. Okay, so running code after ended usually it is helpful for the condition made at point as well. Okay, the condition made at point, the else statement will be used. So here what I have written, so here the for num I in the 5 range, so the condition will satisfy, this loop will be printed. After that if the condition it is not satisfied, it is goes to the else statement. So it is printed the else statement as well. Okay, so I am taking this one. So after that the pass statement, oh no, sorry, the function that will be. So I will take this statement as well. So this will be the else statement loop, in the loop. So sorry, these comments will be used in JavaScript as well, not here. Okay, so here condition wants to be satisfied. If it is not, the else statement will be printed. So see here, so loop finished without break, so this is printed, right? So it is printed, it is in the else statement what we have written here. So that is the loop statements. Okay, so I'm going to jumping into functions in Python. Guys, here remember the thing, here we have the number of functions here. So that will be the built-in functions, user-defined function, anonymous function. So anonymous function we call it as the lambda as well. So we don't have the name of the function over there. In the function we have the name, keyword, name and parameters. So function name we have, and here we are going to declaring one keyword and function name and parameters we are passing. So any of the body, the function body, we can write the block of code and logic here. As well we need to pass the statement, that is the function actually. So what is the built-in functions? So we have this some built-in functions here. So in that built-in functions, it will take and import. We don't want any writing the manually code. Already predefined functions is there in the built-in functions. So here see, we have the count is a one function. So here the max is a one function, min is the one function, list also the one function. So already the built-in functions is there in the build functions. Normal functions we have to write the function, and we can reusable the block of code as well. That is the function and built-in function. Okay, and coming to the user defined function. In this user defined function, we need to write your code itself as well. Okay, so we don't have any built-in functions. Actually, manually we need to write the user defined function as well. Okay, so we will execute the built-in function first. So take a new file here, that will be functions.py. So here I have, sorry, it's not copied. So what is the functions we have there? So length, okay, count. What is the count here? That will be the 5. So numbers, as it is the numerical function is printed, right? So what is the largest number? So here the 12 is the largest number that is printed. What is the smallest number? It is taken 7, but it is 5, but max number is taken, maximum number. Okay, so next is smallest number. Smallest number, what is there? So like that, the absolute values also it is taking. So like that, the functions, already inbuilt functions is there, that functions is taken automatically here. Okay, so we call it as, this will be the inbuilt functions, built-in functions. Okay, next what we have? Next, user defined function. So what is the user defined function? We need to write the code ourselves. Okay, so we manually it is writing, so we don't have any automatical, so implicit it is not happening here. User defined function. Okay, so what is formatted string? So I'm going to commenting this building function. I'm getting confused. So square 16, cube 64. So in the f string I have taken one logic here, number of into. Okay, so here the cube into I have taken. So in the return statement I have taken cube and square, like that. Okay, this is the user defined function. Coming to the lambda functions. So this is the anonymous function, so we don't have the function name here. So the function name it is not there, so it will be, we don't have the function name as well. So see here, so commonly the function is written in the lambda keyword, so lacking the name. So anonymous means without name we are declaring. So lambda, it is line 1, the function automatically returns the value as well. So we don't have the any name for lambda function, so we call it as, that will be the anonymous functions as well. Okay, so we are not writing any names, just we are declaring the variable here. So variable, and we are giving the value. So in that value only we are writing the logic here. So a plus b, I am giving the manually values parameters I'm passing here, that will be file and name. So as a function name I'm calling the add here. Okay, so we will see. Lambda function. Okay, so 5 plus in the b place of 5 and a place of 3, so it will be the 8. So we are not declaring any function. What is the function here? It is there normally function name. In the user define also we are defining the one function, that will be the square and cube. I am declaring the function name here. So in the lambda, instead of function name we are taking the lambda. Are you getting my point, guys? Please respond in the chat session. I'm going to move to the recursive function as well. Recursive function call, variable scope, that's it. Built-in function, lambda function we have completed, and recursive function. Guys, respond. Is there any doubts? Is there any doubts? Respond. Yeah, here see the lambda function. Here what is the syntax? Function, normal function, we need to take the function name. Function name is there, so we need to pass the parameter here. We need to take the statement, function body, we need to write the logic here, function body. After that statement we are passing here. This is the named function we are telling. For lambda function, instead of lambda function, what we need to declare means, instead of function name we need to declare the lambda. So this is called it as anonymous. So here we don't have the function name, so here we are declaring the variable, and instead of the function name we are taking the lambda, and here passing the parameters and logic here itself only. Okay, so we are not passing any another line as well, so we are not passing anything, so we are passing at the one line. So using of the lambda function, the code reduction will be there. Okay, so mainly we are not using in real-time example the lambda functions. Why? Because we need the code overlapping happens, so that's why. Okay, so mainly we are using user-defined functions only we are using actually. Lambda that much of not useful for real-time. It's not useful actually. So next, recursive. What is recursive means? Recursive function is one that solves the issue by calling itself. It is if it is there any issues in the functions in recursively, so it is calling its the third party, so it will calling itself. So third party will be used in the recursively, and I am going to taking the def keyword. So this is the user defined function I am declaring here. So here what happens, the function name and parameters I am going to pass in. Right, in the parameters I am going to pass in here as well, and the if based on condition. So here I am calling the recursively, so we need to modifying the parameters here. So I want to declare something recursive function. Just a second. So recursive function. Okay, so in this recursive predefined user defined function keyword I'm using here. So here I'm telling you factorial program, okay, using recursive function. So factorial, so n number of factorials I want to use here. Class will be 7:30, not 8:30. After that I'm taking some statement here that will be if, and I'm going to comparing, okay, or n equal to 1, okay, and after that a return statement I'm taking return 1. So after that recursive case, this will be called it as actually recursive case. So here I'm applying the logic, okay. So return I'm doing n into factorial, okay, n into factorial. I'm taking the logic, something I'm applying here, n minus 1. So here it wants to be print and factorial and 5. Okay, this is the recursive case actually. What is recursive? In that recursive, one solves issue by calling itself. I'm calling itself here. It is happening, calling. So what I'm calling here? I'm calling the return statement using this one. So 120, the 5 factorial will be. So suppose you can take here 10 factorial. Something number. So this is a recursive. So this is a recursive statement we have telling. Okay. Next, higher order function. In this higher order functions, we have the one, it runs another function, accepts one or more functions arguments, or does both. So the higher order function only one or else more functions it will be accepted. Okay, that is called it as function. So this is the normal function actually. So here see the differences for higher order and all. So this is a normal function. What here the function name logic I am applying here. In this higher order what happens? In the higher order the logic is applying. Here the function and values parameter I am passing. Here return and return again in that function user defined function. Here what happens? Here and again I am results I am passing. So one function and two functions. More than that I am passing here. Is it clear? More than that the functions I am passing. So we will see how it will be. Are you getting my point, guys? So here higher order function. So here I am taking div evening, name I am passing here, and after that I am taking, this is the indentation, so that will be the written, and f string directly I am using here the formatted string. So here I am taking something high. So here dynamically I am calling name. Okay. So how I am giving the message will be printed that format only. Okay. So next, another, I'm passing the function here using higher order. So that will be the function I'm calling here, and after that a name. Okay, function and name. Okay, so here return function and name. So f string is one format and normal thing is one format. So here arguments I'm passing here. Okay, result higher order. Okay, so here I'm passing the function name, that will be the evening. After that, here I'm taking some name I'm passing. Okay, using string format. So after that, printing statement I need to give. So here result. So I'm going to execute this one. So hi Jayashree. So dynamically is printing. The two arguments is printing. This is a function 1 and function 2. Two functions at a time I am using in the higher order as well. Is it clear, right, everyone? So function call already we have seen. And variables and scope and lifetime. What is variables? We have the two types of variables, that will be the global variable and local variable. Here the local variable, what happens within the function only available. Global variable means outside of the function is happening. So like that it will be there. So using these two examples, I will execute a program. So I'm going to creating another file, that will be the variable here, variable.py. Okay, so this is the local variable and global variable. This is the problems I'm facing. X is not defined, so X wants to be defined. Equal to 10. So the outside of it is there, I think. Passing blindly. Okay, so see here, global variable and local variable is passing. So inside of the function is there and outside of the function is there. Okay, so that is called it as global variable and local variables. Okay, is it clear, right, everyone? Up to variables we have completed, and we have the lifetime variable. So lifetime variable, it is not that much actually. After that, what we have, run statement, that's it, right? Next, lifetime variable. So what is the lifetime variable? The variable refers to the long variable stays in a program. So what is the program in the long time, that will be, we call it as the lifetime variables. So in that lifetime variables also only we have the local variables. We are not added into the global variables as well. Okay, so here lifetime variables, in the long time it will be present. Lifetime variables. Okay, so we don't have any differences. We are passing the function at outside, so only the local variables is happening in the lifetime. So local variables inside of the function is there, so that's why it will be in a stay lifetime. Okay, is there any doubt guys until here? So I will share this code in your code share. Wait, here code share.io Jayashree Python. Okay, you can access this link as well, everyone. Okay, so this is the functions, and this is the expressions. Okay, and statements. Okay, this is the statements. Okay, so guys, access this link and practice this one. I will check on Tuesday. Okay, so we left over with only the return statement. So return statement also we have completed actually. I'll explain briefly as well. Okay, access this link everyone. Okay, so examples is there in this link, so I'll share the recordings.